Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Random gets us Eve, and so it shall be. We're gonna go on, find, hopefully, a key? Yeah, I guess a key. Eve has 75% damage compared to Isaac, Maggie, and Samson, so that's kind of sucky. But if we get hit in a room, we spawn this dead bird, which will do 2 damage per hit, and it's pretty dumb, so it's not very, much something that gets messed up. I completely forgot to play that extra times for some reason. So I guess I'm not doing that. That's okay. If I get something decent out of this pill, like full health perhaps, I will certainly play it extra times. But we also have the Whore of Babylon, which is 1.5 damage up if... Okay, well, with that half red heart, I can try that again and not be so dumb. Which is 150. 1.5 damage up, and a bit of a speed up. Alright, well, we may as well maximize this. That's growth hormones, which is 1 damage up and 0.4 speed up. But anyway, we can play this dude, and while we're invincible there, from Whore of Babylon activating, which is a pretty lengthy invincibility, we get to play an extra time or two. Oh, sweet. That's not special, but that's 0.3 damage up, an unfilled health up, and a bit of a range up. Don't you dare hit me. Yeah. Oh. Balls of Steel. That's kind of what I was hoping for that to be mostly. Yeah, 0.3 speed up, a bit of a range up, health up, unfilled, and it's good stuff. Still haven't picked up a special item, so I'm going to fight this boss before I get growth hormones, because growth hormones is special. 1 damage up is really good though, and 0.4 speed up I'm not too enthused about because I'm going to be really fast, just because Eve not only starts fast, but has the Whore of Babylon, which I may or may not end up having active consistently, in which case I'm going to be really fast. And it's going to be something. It's going to be something for sure. Dang. Eve is slightly more likely to find soul hearts than any of the other characters, which is nice. I really want the Widow to do more of the work killing these jerks for me, because I'm losing all of my soul hearts, which is not cool. But that didn't happen, so Deadbird will have to. Yeah, the difference in soul heart finding is so low it's pretty inconsequential, but it does exist. That's lucky. Wow, that's really lucky. Here, Fawn, of course, 2 more soul hearts. So we don't get another special item, that's okay, that happens. Although I guess I should check the secret room first. My little unicorn is just about 4 seconds of invincibility and contact damage, without any worry of stuff. You know, stuff. So, we'll take our speed and damage up, along with our damage and health up. Be happy. Okay. So Basement 2, no big deal, compared to Cellar 2 especially, but Cellar 2 isn't a big deal either. Our damage is pretty normal now, which is cool. I'm going to the curse room right away. You can't stop me. Let's also check out the secret room, because we're here, because I made myself be here. Okay. And let's fight. By the way, I shouldn't use this for this fight in case I had a soul heart deal in the devil room that I'm guaranteed to earn, because then I could have stolen it, but I didn't have one, so it doesn't matter, and I'm not gonna take it. I'm not going to take either of them. If I were playing differently, I would probably take flight there, because it's also a speed up. But I like being grounded, just for the extra challenge of dodging it adds. Unless, of course, the flight is just like so free that I'd be stupid not to take it. Whereas this, it's sort of justifiable, just not completely. But like, if you give me Transcendence, I'm taking Transcendence. Because it's a free flight item that I bombed to get. And don't have to, like, I don't have to pay anything else for. Or, you know, Angel Room items. I'll take those. Okay, I mean, I knew there wouldn't be an arcade here. There's no way I'm getting to that boss challenge room, sadly. Book of Shadows. I mean, I prefer it. That doesn't mean it's better in this case. It's probably worse in this case, unless I happen to get really lucky with something that I'm gonna want to do. But it's 10 seconds of invincibility. No. And 3 room charge instead of 6. So it's still good, it's just situationally probably not the right choice. But you know what, I can use it here just to have a completely safe and happy day. And that's great. What more could a guy ask for? And this room's way better. Like, for having the same number and type of enemies, this room's much better. That doesn't mean I didn't mess up, but it's much, much easier. So, of course, the fish head spawns 1 or 2 kamikaze flies whenever we get hit. Why did they start moving? That doesn't make sense. That's rude. Alright. So we haven't even seen the possible secret room location yet. Alright, so I can play this blood donation machine using my Book of Shadows. Oops, I accidentally played it one time. It's enough to go to the shop. Shop can't be greed. That doesn't count for red heart damage, so it doesn't matter. Go to the shop and see what happens. Hopefully... I guess the compass, hopefully. And I'll buy this 3-cent Hanged Man card. Flight for a room. Works for me. Makes 1 room of dodging pretty easy. So the compass shows me the icon rooms, but not how to get to them. Ugh, Wrath. That's an annoying fight. Not necessary to use the Hanged Man, just it's an annoying fight. But it's not difficult. It's just Wrath's AI is so strange. Apparently doesn't feel like throwing any bombs. How are you alive? Okay, I don't want to touch that. High Priestess is much better than the Hanged Man. Summons Mom's foot to stomp on an enemy. Does a ton of damage. Alright. Guess I should play this a little bit. And I don't play Eve for Whore of Babylon, easy as it is to get into it right now. That's just not how I play the character. Nice as it could be, and easy as it is right now. Range up, there's no reason not to take. I don't have Ipecac. If I did, though, I would absolutely not take it. Because it would be legitimately bad. However, not my life. I already have a special item, so it's pretty unlikely that I'm going to get Ipecac. That's my expectation. Ouch. What do we get in here? More money, enough for the next shop. You know, the shop I don't have a key for at the moment, but enough nonetheless. Alright, I'm just leaving to despawn the flies. In previous versions, that would have re-rolled the room, but that was an exception. They coded an exception specifically because of that being abused to get extra drops and things. But they only did it for red flies. Oops. Not for black flies, which we still use to this day. that handles that. Dang, I thought I'd make it through that. Jeez, man. There you go. There you go. Nice. And this is why we wait, I suppose. Or we just immediately get the paw, which the smart thing to do with that would be to use it. Although, we'll see if we get a devil room first. Because if we do, well then life's pretty happy now, isn't it? Okay, it was weird that only boom flies made it. No other flies, but I'll take it. Show me a devil room with some Guppy items. I know there's a devil room on the floor because he gave me a devil room item rather than an angel room item. Wow, oh my gosh. Alright, so the proper order is to do this because it costs me less, and now I'm Guppy. Which makes it so that I can fly as well as spawn kamikaze flies every time I land a hit with a tier. Well, I'll take the extra soul hearts, but I'm not going to keep the paw, which would be the smart thing to do. So I'm going to have a red heart after this, and not Whore of Babylon. That's fine with me. I will go bomb for the secret room, though. Can't be to the left of the boss, so it's right here. Is it right here? Is this really more likely than 4 rooms? Is there no secret room? There should be one. Okay, so there's a possibility that I'm entertaining, and it's that the secret room is here because the top secret room is off of that room at the top. Alright, so that's my plan. Now I'm going to go to the top secret room because it has to be there for this to work, unless that room for some reason doesn't count as an end room, which might be a thing that happens sometimes, but this should just have the top secret room right here. Yeah. So because I have Guppy's tail, I'm going to get more chest drops and golden chest drops, but less of other drops. So I'm probably going to have a key problem. Not going to be the most pleasant. We'll see how it goes. Of course I should gamble on that, but I don't want to. Onwards to victory or whatever type of defeat we end up with. Can't go there, that's for sure. These kamikaze flies do twice my damage. Spawning on every hit, it's good stuff. By the way, I believe Whore of Babylon makes your tears red no matter what. Whether or not you have enough damage. And by I believe, I mean I remember that that's definitely how it works. So, just because my tears were red didn't mean that I actually had red tears as Eve. It just meant that Whore of Babylon was active. Okay, first orbital. That's actually really good. Gets me a cube of meat. That'll block tears and do 7 damage on contact to enemies. Hopefully we don't see any more, but it does stack with others to make Meat Boy and stuff. Now I'd like to see Krampus. Thank you. And that gets us a lump of coal, which doesn't affect the damage of my kamikaze flies, but it increases my damage by 0.14 for every frame that my tears spend on screen. And that's not affected by our character multiplier as far as I know. So it's exactly what it should be. And it's outside of the formula and stuff. It's the last thing added, I think. But it might be affected by something or other. I don't know. Someone was telling me... Okay, that was curved horn. So yeah, this I think is the actual last thing added and isn't affected by anything. Oh, that's a really good item. X-ray vision. That allows us to go into secret and top secret rooms without having to bomb them. Keeps all of their doors open at all times. It's quite nice. Safety cap increases our rate of pill drops. And I took that mostly because Balls of Steel is a pill that we know we have available. Alright, thank you Cube of Meat for saving me from myself. I absolutely would like to go to the shop. Might have greed, 50% chance of that. Okay, get dead, or don't get dead. But since it only costs me half a heart, here's down, that sucks. I'll activate Whore of Babylon in the arcade. Sadly, that's not a Tears Up, which is what I really need now. Obviously should gamble for that, but I'm not going to. There's my key for the shop, so that's wonderful. No greed, I'll buy the soul heart, the key, and this. Range down, doesn't really matter, I've gotten 2 range ups. Not worried. That gets me some money. And then I'm gonna gamble on these 4 keys. Pretty fly, that's awesome. Makes it so that I have another orbital that will block tears and kill flies, but it won't damage any enemies. I'll also blow these 2 things up. Nice, a soul heart, that's pretty lucky. Thanks, Eve. Alright, I'm gonna blow them up now. Tears up, that's tears down, and I don't care for it. I'm blowing this up. Tears up is pretty nice, because that's more up than tears down is down. So we're better off than we started. Not by as much as we could be, but we are better off, which is important. Alright, let's get out of here. Pretty happy with how things are going. Whip. Careful, dudes. Ow, I did that. No, don't accidentally that. Greed in the secret room means that not only do we not have greed in this shop, we don't have greed in the next shop. So I've got 2 shops ahead of me. And that means I'm just, I don't even know where I'm gonna get all this money and especially all these keys. 'Cause that's 4 keys I need over the next 2 floors. And that's 4 keys that I'm very unlikely to get. Let's just use this. Then again, dang it. I was likely to get libraries thanks to having picked up the Book of Shadows. But it always has to be on Curse of Darkness, and I always get the one that I don't want to be going into. It's pretty trolly. Seriously. Did I go to this challenge room? I just wanted to check. You know what? I should fight it. Because of that. I should have just spawned all the waves at once. If I was using the Book of Shadows for it. At the same time, it's really not difficult, so it's okay. Bad gas. The reason I'm holding onto the tears down is in case an item room or something contains Lucky Foot or PhD. Samson's Lock, pretty bad trinket that I will be skipping. Safety Cap can do more for me with Tears Ups and Balls of Steel. Two Tears Ups if I get a Lucky Foot or PhD as well. And a range up in that case. Pretty nice stuff. The Fallen. That will give us a Devil Room item guaranteed. That's pretty cool. Our last Guppy piece that is completely unnecessary. That one spawns kamikaze flies for us. Still, it is worthless. Tough life. What can you do? Alright, that's balls of steel. And a key. That's awesome. Ow. Jeez. Well, that's what the balls of steel was for. You don't need to end with more than, you know, one hit left. So as long as you've got enough health to get you to one hit left at the very end of the game, you're in good shape, right? Alright, purse allows me to hold 2 trinkets. Very interested in that. Absolutely buying the key because keys are going to be incredibly rare and I need to get as many as I can. Alright, another book. Pick it up so it doesn't show up in the library. We're probably not going to get double item room libraries, but I can always optimize for it when possible. So it's time to go to the next floor. We're done here. We're not going to use our keys for things. It's like I said, I need to save them. So we shall go to the next floor and I will drink some water as we go. Alright, so it seems we've got 3 rooms that ask for keys here. I'm gonna go for all of them because I have 3 keys. Hopefully I'll get more keys along the way too and it won't matter. Cool, we get both books, or double books. So that's 4, 5 books. There's 7 or 8. We haven't seen the Necronomicon, so we don't know if there are 8 or not. But we're getting there. Okay. You're dead. Do us in our item room, since that's the next stop. Then we'll stop for the shop, and then we'll be in pretty happy places. Nice, there's another key right away. Rosary, I'll come back and pick that up after the shop, since after that it's not even harmful to my life. Of course it adds the Bible to the shop pool 7 times, so I want to avoid that. While there are still shops to be had. But this is the last shop to be had, so after this shop, I don't care. Friends to the end, 3 kamikaze flies. 2 of spades, okay. Better to use after I, butts. After I go in, because then it gives me 2 keys. Treasure map completes my map. I'm happy with that. Doesn't show me the top secret room, but it's fine. I'll see that on my own. So now I can go grab the rosary. 3 soul hearts for me. Good times. Good times. And now we can be onwards. Sadly, not too much to do at this point. You know, we just clear the floor and then we head somewhere. Trying to save my keys now. That would be Smart Town things to do. Smart Town. Greatest place where you want to spend your time if you can. So I'm going to the cursed room. No biggie. Alright, balls of steel. Excellent. Flight means I can go into the cursed room without taking damage. Get lucky foot. And then use this to get out without taking damage. Oh yeah, that happened. Now I've got... By the way, I just want to say everything went according to my plan, and that's why I plan silly things, because silly things happen when I plan them. And I'm accepting of that. Funny game. Oh well, now it's not in the shop pool anymore because I picked it up. The reason it gave it to me is because it can give you something from the shop pool, by the way. That wasn't just random, that was shop pool. Of course, it could have given me something particularly good as well instead. But it didn't because there were 7 Bibles muddying up the shop pool. Alright. Silly game, dude. Quality. I guess I'm not going to take health ups and stuff, so I have Polaroid invincibility on every hit. So I just passed up 2 health ups. Alright, no library on this floor, as we can see, and we will just head straight for the boss, because that is the best strat. There's nothing really to find on the womb in utero. So even if greed is in this shop, or secret room, I always do that, I can still go through. But instead I'll just grab a ton of money and then go on through like, anyway. Alright, that's tears up. The faster I fire, honestly, mostly that's bad. But it's cool, I'll roll with it. It'll work out. Or it won't, and then that's fine too. Show me more keys. I need more keys. Dude, double Loki's so good. Or half Loki's. 2 half Loki's. So easy to deal with. Money equals power. That's a 0.04 damage for every cent that I possess. And that is nice. That is very nice. Tears up again, and range up. Yep, give me all the money. I guess I'll go for the boss challenge room. Chances are it's not worth having, because I don't want any health ups, for example, but if it's like a pentagram, then yeah. Or if it's, I don't know if there's anything else that would make me really want to take it. Jesus juice. Jesus juice would be good. I'd be very happy to take that. Alright. Alright. Okay, don't accidentally open that. Empress is Whore of Babylon for a room, but stronger. Pills, yeah, I want pills actually. One of those is balls of steel. 2 of those are something. The thing about the Empress is it's like way bigger damage up than the Whore of Babylon, which is pretty sweet. And this is tears up. These are useless to me. And that's great. Oh well, I still got a tears up and balls of steel out of it. I only took 1 damage, so I came out ahead. Okay. Easy rooms. And again, the more money the better, so I would have done that for Pageant Boy as well, because Pageant Boy would be a nice juicy damage up, even though it seems like just 7 coins. And the nice thing about money equals power was it perfected my Polaroid invincibility on every hit. So I'm quite happy. I mean, bombs are a pretty big why not. They speed up my life. There's no reason not to waste a few. It's not really a waste. Alright, good fight. To the Cathedral. Ankh would respawn me as Blue Baby should I die. That would activate before Dead Cat. But I don't plan on dying. I have 4 keys, which is just enough to get me the first 4 chests in the chest that you spawn with. Okay, I don't want a health up. Though now I could have it for an extra hit, but I don't really want to be dealing with red hearts in general. Just because that's a chance to lose my Polaroid invincibility inconveniently. So I'll just blow this up and hope for money. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, I did just use this in this room instead of in the boss fight. It's not going to be a big deal. I'm going to take some damage, and I was going to take some damage in this room probably. Though this room was more avoidable if I actually went for it. So time to activate the Empress for that nice hefty damage up. And then pretty much just hope for the best. So that's generally what you do in the Isaac fight. That's pretty much the strats. Alrighty. Yeah, that was quick. They'll start shooting at me soon. Alright, that's fine. Place a bomb. Hope it kills most of them, and it did. See? Easy peasy. Only took 1 hit, I think. Mr. Mega, good stuff. That's 5 more bombs and a larger blast radius for all of the bombs. This gets me an item to blow up, sadly, as well as more damage for them. This is a long boss floor, or a long chest floor for the boss. Don't do that, War, please. I don't appreciate it. Okay. We could have gotten Mr. Mega for this room, but too late, we already have it. Now we can't. I wasn't sure if I'd need it, then I needed it, so I used it. Better than taking damage. Then on Mushroom would just be a damage down for me at this point. My tiers are already maxed. My speed is not necessary to increase. It would just be a 10% damage down and then a 0.4 subtraction. So it would be pretty bad. Basically what I'm getting at. Would have been good to kill Lust last, but I'll kill Gluttony last and it'll be cool too. Not the things I needed. So now for this fight, oh cool, we didn't get the RNG attack. So we're not getting hit here because there was not really a choice that the boss had to hit us. So it takes 19, not 17 Mr. Mega Bombs to kill the boss. But I'll just use like 4. 4 is pretty good, and then I'll use 2 more for this. And that'll be a super easy fight. I love when Eve runs just go smoothly. I really do. So I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I did. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.